What's going on, guys? Nightmare here, and today we are celebrating my 1 year night-versary, or the 1 year of me being active on YouTube. So thank you guys for helping me get this far with YouTube. Really appreciate it, and thank you again for helping me reach 700 subs. Sorry for making this video kind of late, on the edge of hitting 800 subs, in fact, with 772 subs at the moment, last time I checked. But I wanted to make this video later on when I hit my 1 year mark, so I didn't have to make 2 separate videos. But hope you guys understand, and I really do appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been giving me. In this video I wanted to go over a brief timeline of my box. Hopefully it won't be too long, so you guys will most likely stay and see it for the entirety. But if it is too long, hopefully you guys say a bit and like what you see. So thank you guys anyway, and let's go right into it. So starting off, nothing too exciting at the start. This is 2016. No one too relevant at the moment here in the top space of my box. As we keep going on, we see some notable characters such as Golden Pound Usopp, who isn't used that much but really notable back in the day. Raid Mihawk, my first raid boss. I cleared it with double Oscar Zoro for the first time. Took 2 gems, unfortunately, but I cleared him, and nowadays he's a cakewalk, but back in the day he was pretty hard in 2016 without any legends. So we keep scrolling, nothing too notable. Whitey Bay was during the V2 Whitebeard Pirates Sugo Fest of the OG Whitebeard Pirates, and I got Whitey Bay, Strong World Brooks, Strong World Zoro, and Oars are some of the notable characters I remember pulling during that Sugo, and none of them aren't too good anymore. Zoro is nice for speed running since he has a low cooldown with limit break, and the Strong Worlds have amazing art since you can't get them anymore, so that's the only thing notable about them nowadays. Keep going down, we see Ivankov and Koala. Those are during the Sabo V1 Free Spirit batch. I remember pulling them, but unfortunately not Sabo. And after that, we've farmed our first Enel. I remember using Dofi Raid and Mihawk team to clear that. After Raid Enel, a couple months later, around November-ish, we finally get our first legend, which is Log Luffy. I remember pulling him on one of the, if you pull a legend, he'll be level 50, and it was my first single, and I got him, and I didn't pull after that. I was glad with getting Log Luffy because he was basically a better Gear 3 at the time. Well, even now, but still, I was glad to pull him. After that, we were able to farm Dofi, who came a couple days later, so I was glad I was able to do that because I really needed an orb booster. After that, nothing too notable nowadays, but Raid Zephyr and Raid Aokiji still 2 pretty good free-to-play units for Striker, Free Spirit, and Shooter teams. Anyways, we keep going down, and we have the introduction of Raid Boa, who was pretty hard at the moment, but nowadays she's a cakewalk as well. And we reach our second legend with Strong World Ace, who is now 6+ Ace. I pulled Strong World Ace during the Christmas Sugo. I don't really remember the details for it, but yeah, Strong World Ace, really good. Eventually I had the full perfect team for Strong World Ace and was able to clear plenty of content with it, so I was glad to pull him then. Then a little bit later we finally pulled the first legend, Whitebeard, and Whitebeard still pretty decent today. He can leech off Lucy and Katakuri to clear content, so pretty cool to see a really old legend from 2016 still clear content today. Same with Lug Luffy. After that we have the first appearance of Raid Kuma, and I remember that raid being super difficult, especially for me. I remember I was playing it at a party and I couldn't clear him in time, so I couldn't clear the 60 stamina version. I think I farmed him on the 40 stam at the time, but now Raid Kuma isn't that difficult, so that's a good thing. Anyways, with Coliseum Hawkins, who I remember farming with Log Luffy, and it was pretty easy. After that, next notable character is Raid Kizaru, and I remember the Mihawk Raid Intalk teams that people used to use for that, and it was pretty difficult for me, but eventually I maxed Raid Kizaru. After that, not too many notable characters, and we reached the 2nd year anniversary with the Ace Socket Book Island with the free Int Ace and Raid Sabo, who was also pretty difficult at the time. Before, we had the max special ship for Raid Sabo, since Lug Luffy couldn't clear it at the time without the max special ship, but I'm pretty sure now Lug Luffy can clear without the max special ship. Anyways, we keep going in the 2nd year anniversary, and we pull Legend Marco, and I don't remember when exactly I pulled Marco, but I pulled him around the time close to the introduction of the movie Film Gold and the introduction of the Film Gold characters with Baccarat Fortnite with Dice and Raid Boss Tesora with Karina. After that, we get our first secret character with the Strength Baby 5. Actually, we might have skipped Int Sugar, but yeah, I got both of them secret characters. Nothing too special. Strength Baby 5 is kind of cool since she makes bomb orbs beneficial for strikers, but that's all. As we keep going, we are now getting closer to this is 2017, and we get our next legend, which I remember pulling in college, Corazon, in my first year of college, which was Corazon. Not that good of a legend, but with Limit Break, with the cooldown reduction thing, he gets 10 turns off, so he's essentially a 4-turn special for Binding Despair and a little bit of heal for 16k, which I think is pretty cool. Hopefully a 6+ will improve him a lot. Anyways, we gonna keep going, and we have the introduction of the time skip batch, TS Robin, TS Chopper, TS Nami, TS Brook, all lucky to pull them. And we have the quick secret Baby 5. After that, we have some of the Whitebeard Pirates and Daruma from the Hody Jones batch. And we pull our next legend. I remember doing a 50 gem multi and pulling Jimbei, who has a pretty decent 6+. They did a lot of improvements on them, and I'm kind of glad that they did. After that, we keep going, and we have a couple cool farmable characters that I was able to clear. Kalo Killer, Kalo Kid, Raid Akainu, and Raid Frankie, and also our first clear of Invasion Whitebeard. After that, we're finally at the 3rd anniversary stage of my box, where as my free legend I chose Intalk, which I think was a pretty good choice and still a good choice to this day. And our 3rd anniversary pulls, which we've only pulled 2 legends that were new. The rest were Whitebeard dupes and Jimbei and Strong World Ace. But the 2 legends were 6+ Gear 4 and V1 Dofi. And another pseudo legend that we got was Neptune, considerable. And after that, Raid Fujitora came out. He was, I maxed him within a second turn. Return of him coming back like a couple weeks. I think it was like a couple days after his first appearance on Japan, so I was glad I was able to do that pretty quickly. And we get our first clear and farming of Invasion Shanks, so I was able to farm with Double Gear 14, and I was happy to do that. After that, we have the first appearance of the first Kai raid boss, which was Del Flamingo. Pretty easy on the fighter version, but the other versions were pretty difficult for me, especially Cerebral, since I had no good Cerebral legends besides. Yeah, no good Cerebral legends, because who's gonna run Corazon versus Dofi? Anyways, oops. Keep going, and we have our first clear of the Invasion Cavendish. Also cleared that with Gear 4, so I was happy I was able to do so. Then we are finally with the first Blitz battle. I didn't farm that one because I thought the 20-year anniversary Straw Hat Sugo would be good, but unfortunately it wasn't too good. But I did get the Zoro. I did the 30 or 50 clears to get him, and I completed the other clears on that Blitz battle. Anyways, Kai Mihawk as well. Kalo Deo, I was also able to farm him for the 2x or booster for fighters for my Gear 14. Then we have the 20-year anniversary Sugo Part 1. Pulled on that, only got 2 of the Straw Hats. And right here is the beginning of my YouTube channel. Starting with Raid Boss Virgo and Coliseum Kinemon, that's where I began my channel. In those videos, I started recording other videos such as Neptune versus V2 Summer Nami and V2 Summer Robin. After that, we have Kai Sabo, who came out. Wasn't too bad for the fighter version, but the Cerebral one was pretty difficult. I think Cerebral was on there. I don't recall. Either way, we have the Blitz battle 2 with the Monster Trio, and I did 3 multis on there. On the second multi, we got Hody Jones, and on the third multi, we got Akainu and Anel, which were all pretty good. All of them are still good to this day, minus Anel maybe. Well, he's not too bad, but not the best. Anyways, from our free pulls from the Blitz battle, I think I was ranked 800-ish, I don't recall, but we got 2 free pulls. One was V1 Dofi dupe, and we got V1 Shanks finally. After that, 20-year anniversary Straw Hats Part 2. only Roper and Sanji from there, and the first introduction of Neko on the Japanese version. So I was glad I was able to farm that with a double Okainu team. After that, we have Kai Kuma, and following that, we have the V2 Love, V2 Lucci Sugo Fest, where I was able to pull V2 Lucci in the first multi. I was really glad I was able to do that, since Lucci is one of my favorite villains. And also we got back-to-back V1 Boa, so that was pretty good. After that, we have Kai Kizaru. Not too bad of an event. The Free Spirit version was pretty difficult, but not too hard using Gear 4. After that, another free legend pull on Japan where I pulled Ray V1. And following that, we have the introduction of Lucy with Kala Lucy, and then the Lucy batch. In the Lucy batch, I pulled 3 multis and got 2 of the best rare recruits, arguably, and got V1 Law and V1 Sanji. So I was pretty glad about that. Now V1 Law is Rainbow, and Law is one of my favorite characters if you guys don't know. After that, Raid Boss Sanji came out, and that was really easy to farm using V2 Lucci. After that, we have the introduction of treasure maps, and on the free pulls for treasure map, I pulled back-to-back Shirahoshi. So I was really grateful for that. Unfortunately, I didn't save the other Shirahoshi dude. I wish I did for her limit break. After that, we farmed treasure map Hawk. It took forever because of the stupid 2 times points, but I'm glad it was done and we finally got him. After that, some other notable free-to-play characters came out: Kai Kainu, Paolo Sicilian, and Raid Caesar. All pretty good in their own respect. After that, treasure map Whitebeard came out. The worst treasure map in my opinion, but I'm glad I don't have to play that treasure map ever again. Afterwards, Colorizo came out and Kai Kinemon. Both are pretty decent units. Unfortunately, Kinemon doesn't see much use anymore. But after that, we have another pretty good raid boss with Raid Barto, which is easily one of the best raids or free-to-play characters of all time. After that, we have treasure map Cavendish and Paulo and Nell, who came out. Both pretty good units, and I'm glad that I was able to farm them. Paulo and Nell with V2 Lucci, and I don't recall, I used double Hody for my Cavendish team on the main boss. Afterwards, the New Year's anniversary, the New Year's Sugo Fest introducing the V2 Delphi batch came out. I did 300 gems on that Sugo Fest, and finally got Gear 3 Luffy, and the full V2 Delphi batch, except for Delphi himself, unfortunately. We got Niji, and we got Lucy as our legend, and I think we also pulled Inarashi, but I am not too sure. But for now, we'll just say that I pulled Inu on that Sugo. And for my free pull, my free legend that I chose B1 Saba, which was a great choice for me. We had the treasure map Gear 4 came out. I remember using Frankie Lucy on that treasure map. After that, Japan finally got Rayleigh, who wasn't too hard, pretty easy treasure map raid boss. After that, we have Kalo and Nell, which introduced the plus 10 cotton candies on the raid bosses, which was really good. I'm glad that they introduced that, and I can't wait for the next one. After that, we have Calo Pedro and Treasure Map Mihawk. After that, we have Paulo Pedro and Treasure Map Ace, two also really strong free-to-play characters. Following that, we have the introduction of the routing badge. I only did I did the 30 gem multi and pulled the second and third best of the rare recruits in my personal opinion. Following that, we have the introduction of the first Pudding character. He's a pretty good free-to-play unit. After that, we got Treasure Map Sabo, and we finally pulled Reiju, and we also have Kai X-Drake. Following X-Drake, we got Smoshigi and the introduction of the Luffy Sugo. I did 9 multis on the Luffy Sugo and pulled Shirahoshi, and well, the notable characters that I pulled on the Luffy Sugo: Shirahoshi, V2 Law, Kairos, Marco, Magellan, Garp, Baggy, Croc, Zoro, Sengoku, another Gear 4 another TS Luffy who I evolved into Gear 4, and another Kizaru and V2 Dofi on the 9th multi last pull, which I was pretty happy about. After that, Raid Rally came out. Coliseum Rally came out, and I farmed him with double Lucy team. Pretty easy. Not much happened here, except for we have Treasure Map Zanji came out, and this was the first time I started pulling for Treasure Map units, the Treasure Map Rare Recruits. I did 3 multis on that Sugo Fest and got Monette on the second one, and on the third multi got a Deep Law, who is now Rainbow, as well as my other 2 laws, which I'm really glad I finally did. And we got Treasure Map Zanji. It wasn't too bad, but on higher difficulties I had to use a V2 Lucci team, which was pretty cool. After that, we did 3 multis on the limited rare recruit banner. I don't remember who was the rated up rare recruit at the time, but we got 3. The only one who I use is Leo, and the other 2 I pretty much never used before, except maybe Binding World. After that, Raid Lucci came out. Pretty good unit, I really like him. Afterwards, we did a 30 gem multi on the Choose Your Own Suga, I think, and we got Frankie. Afterwards, Raid Gear 4 came out. Nothing too good, but also Kizaru Plus came out, so I was able to showcase a speed farm of Kizaru Plus, and it went pretty well. Afterwards, Color Burgers came out. Pretty good free-to-play unit for fighters. Following that, we have the introduction of V2 Kuzan and V2 Akainu. I did a 30 gem multi for that Blitz battle and pulled Fujitora V2. And from the rewards, I was top 400 on Team Akainu and top 3K for Team Kuzan, and got 5 legends. 4 out of 5 were new: Boa, V2 Kuzan, Cabbage, and Usopp. And the dupe was Strong World Ace. Afterwards, we are in the 4th anniversary timeline, and well, getting close to the 4th anniversary. We have the login put-in, and I did 3 multis on the Treasure Map Kizaru banner. I didn't record them because I was pretty depressed by them. Got a Pooh on the second multi, and on the third multi I got another dupe Usopp, and other notable characters Rebecca and Koala. After that, treasure map Kizaru was farmed, and it was super annoying since the only the only high point boosted character I could use was Kizaru, so it made farming him at the higher levels, level 40, really difficult. After that, they introduced the free legend pool at 3 million, and I pulled new Fujitora V1, so I was pretty glad about that. Next, another good free-to-play unit, Kaiboa, came out, and I was glad that I was able to get it. Next, 4th year anniversary. The free legend pool, the only new legend for me was V1 Lucci, so I got him, and I'm glad I did, even though I've never used him before. So glad to have another version of Lucci. Anyways, so here we have our part 1 of the 4th anniversary. Nothing too spectacular, but I did get Kuzan V1, Dupe Shira, Dupe Maggie, Dupe Hody, and a copy of the 4th anniversary Sanji. Also in part 2 we got nothing new, I don't believe, except for Dupe Croc, which is pretty good for Katakuri teams. Anyways, the best part of 4th anniversary, in my opinion, was part 3, where I pulled in the first multi V2 Shanks and V2 Akainu basically back to back. Got Judge for the first time, got Nami on the 6th multi, and on the last 2 multis I got Blackbeard, and on the 6th multi I pulled Robin. So I was pretty happy about that. I was glad I finally got my Robin. Afterwards, V2 Hollow Kid came out, and he was farmed using a double Akainu team that I have on YouTube. After that, it was free pulls on the LLR banner. I think this was LLR Koala, if I remember correctly. Not too sure, but on one of my free pulls, I pulled Bonnie, and I was pretty happy about getting Bonnie. Afterwards, we have treasure map. Which treasure map was it? Big Mom, and I did 6 multis on the treasure map Big Mom, and got the full Tesoro badge, and that was the first treasure map that I really went ham on. I got top 200, rank 127, and did 125 clears on that treasure map, so I was pretty glad with my results on that. Also, forgot to mention, Raid Zoro came out, and he wasn't that bad. Blackbeard Nami team, pretty easy stuff. Afterwards, of course, came out, really good free play unit, one of the best of the treasure maps, and from the guaranteed legend on 3 million points and 5 million points, I got, 3 million and 5 million points, I got Duffy V1, so I'll keep those for limit break and for ranking events. After that, we got 2 legend pulls from getting top 127. I was 27 points away from getting 3, but it's all good. Got Dupe V2 Shanks and Dupe Log Luffy. Afterwards, nothing too special came out until the Katakuri Suga Fest. I did 3 multis on there, and from my 3 multis I got Dupe V1 Shanks, Dupe Blackbeard, and Amande. After that, I did 10 singles and got a Dupe Judge and got Boppin', which was pretty good, but it wasn't worth pulling on that Suga Fest. I regret it. Afterwards, I did a 30 gem multi on the limited rare recruit banner for Moria, I believe, and I got Oven and Fisher Tiger in the same multi, which kind of sucks, but glad to get both of those characters, even though Oven is power creep of Fisher Tiger. Anyways, Call of Neptune came out, finished them on the first day, so I decided to farm another copy since I finished them too easy. Afterwards, we had the introduction of the Big Mom Pirate Fortnite. The Big Mom Pirate Fortnite, and nothing too special here. So right now we are at the Treasure Map Proc Suga Fest. 3 multis on the Treasure Map Proc Suga Fest. Nothing too spectacular. No, I did more than 3 multis. I did 5 multis. 3 on day 1 and the 30 gem multi on each part of the part 2 and part 3. Nothing spectacular. Got the 1.5 booster, and I also got a Duke TSL and a Duke Core Zone. So we farmed Treasure Map Croc, and from the 3 million point reward, finally got another new legend with VT Ray, and 5 million points got another Duke V1 Shanks. After that, the Raid German 66 came out, and I was able to farm that and get all of the 6+ versions. I just kept the skulls because I think they're pretty cool. We'll probably delete them soon and just keep one of each version. Anyways, I do not recall this, but somewhere I got a Deep V1 Shanks and a, not V1 Shanks, Deeps. Oh, alright. So here I pulled from my free legends from Treasure Map Proc, V1 Sanji Dupe and Buggy Dupe. After that, Raid Cracker came out recently. Pretty good farm. Pretty not too difficult as long as you have someone with high AoE to kill him. After that, after 2 cool until Call of Opera. Plenty of videos were made on Call of Opera, especially for me. After that, we had the new and final part of the Dressrosa arc in story mode. Got Story Burgess and got 5+ Dofi. Didn't take too long. Did 2 runs on the last run two runs on the last stage and got the skull and got Dofi finally. Anyways, next Fortnite with Don Sai and Baby 5. After that, we have Treasure Map. Yeah. Alright, so did 3 multis on Treasure Map Jack. Got Hina new, and we got Sicilian, Duke Niji, which is good for V2 Lucci teams and other my other quick captains. And finally, another new legend with V2 Gear 4. Glad I finally got him. And then we got a Dupe V2 Law 4 Rankin. Anyways, we played Treasure Map Jack, and we finally got him. And for my free pulls on Treasure Map Jack, I don't remember the other one, but I got, it was Sabo. Yeah, V1 Sabo and V2 Lucci were my free pulls. Unfortunately, my V2 Lucci has been rainbowed, so he will be used for ranking events. After that, nothing spectacular came out. since Treasure Map Jack. So hopefully new events soon. Hoping for another V2 hopefully the V3 GARP event will be announced, and I can't wait for that because they're pretty fun. Free pulls. On the first day I got a legend, but it was a Nell dupe, and on the third day I got another wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. So free legend pulls, got a deep, a Nell, not too bad, but not too good as well. Also, we got rewards from the Treasure Map Jack. Got a Robin dupe, and I don't recall the other dupe. I think it was a Sabo. I remember feeding that dupe. I don't recall, but you can see it in my Treasure Map rewards video. And we rainbowed Robin, V1 Law, and V2 Shanks during these rewards, so I'm pretty glad about that. After that, the only and last remarkable thing from my box that changed is we got a dupe Nami legend from the third day of free pulls, the third and final free pulls. So we got 2 legends during free pulls, which is pretty crazy, and I'm glad that I got Nami dupe because she is a really powerful sub and she'll be really great for ranking events. Anyways, this is going to conclude the looking over my box. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys who stayed and watched me ramble on about my box. Sorry about my commentary, it's not the best. It's kind of boring speaking alone just to a camera, so hopefully in the future I can have more people to talk to on video, which will make it more entertaining and make it less awkward, I guess, for me speaking to a camera. I don't know, it's just really weird speaking to a camera in my personal opinion. But thank you guys for watching me ramble. Thank you guys for 700 subs again, and thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys have a good one, and goodbye.